Habit 7. Sharpen the saw. Sometimes, when I consider what tremendous consequences come from little things, I am tempted to think there are no little things. Bruce Spartan. This is the 7th habit in the book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, by Stephen Covey. This is the habit that ties it all together. I read this book when I was a teenager, and the concept of sharpening the saw is something that is so foreign to most of us that it's just amazing. The concept is this: if you're cutting a tree down or if you're doing any kind of job and you don't take the time to sharpen the saw, to sharpen the blade that you're working with, it takes you more time to get the job done. Most people never even do that. They don't take care of themselves, their relationships, their bodies, their environments, and they just spend all their time trying to produce. That may be what you're trying to do. That may be what people around you are trying to do. And sometimes it's easy to get caught up in that. This is the concept that everything has cycles to it. You can only work 16-hour days for so many days in a row. You can only do so many things before you have to take a rest, before you have to sharpen that saw. Whether it's the emotions, whether it's your physical body, whether it's your mental state, or whether it's your financial state, you have to take the time to do the planning and to look and see what it is that you need to renew. And the concept of renewal is what we do every night. We all have to sleep. How many hours can you possibly go without sleeping? Eventually you have to sleep. And that is a concept of renewing. Well, it happens in every cycle of life. Eventually you have to start renewing yourself instead of just go, 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 go all the time. If you are renewing yourself in the 7 habits, you're going to think back and see, how can I be proactive, the first habit? How can I think and begin with the end in mind? How can I put first things first? And you're going to achieve personal victory. You're also going to be thinking win-win in your relationships. In your individual interactions, you're going to be seeking first to understand and then to be understood. And you're going to be thinking synergy and creating that synergistic opportunity within your other relationships outside of yourself. And then you're putting all those together and you're renewing yourself, and that is the concept that is so critical in business, in relationships, and just how you're going to achieve the greatness that you want to achieve in your life today. You've got to take the time to renew yourself. And if you're a business owner, you have to take the time to renew your employees and to renew your whole business structure. And take that time to breathe and take the time to really reflect on where you're at and where you're going and why you're going there. And remember the why, and remember to renew yourself, because as they say, it's not the destination that's the goal. The goal is the journey. We're all going to die someday. And I think that Steve Jobs said this best in his, I think it was his 2000 speech at Stanford. He said, we're all going to die someday, and remembering that fact gives us the ability to focus on a daily basis on what's really important to us. Maybe it's building that real estate empire. Maybe it's passing on great assets or great cash flow to your kids. Maybe it's building your marketing business. Maybe it's just being a great employee or being an amazing friend to somebody. What are you going to leave? What is your legacy going to be? And how are you going to achieve it if you're totally burned out? You have to take the time to renew yourself. So, take it from me today. Give yourself that time and give yourself that gift. It's been great to be with you through these 7 habits, and I hope that this has inspired you to go out, take your life on, read the book, get the audio. There's so many good things that Stephen Covey has read and researched and put together and written. It's just amazing. He's written so many books on the subject, and he's written a book called The 8th Habit. Really take the time to renew yourself, and I really hope that you go out and that this has really impacted your life.